welcome back to Revant Education, and as I said in the previous video, today's video will be on the basics of science. We'll start with the three main branches of science. The first branch of science is life science, otherwise known as biology. Life science is the study of all living things. For example, plants and animals are under the life science. Earth science is the study of all non-living things and their history. Some examples of this would be Earth, space, stars, planets, and rocks. Physical science is the study of the universe's building blocks, as well as the study of matter and energy. Physics and chemistry would be under this branch of science. Now on to scientific inquiry. Remember not to confuse this with the scientific method, because scientific inquiry is a process used by scientists to research a question. Scientific method, however, is a process used by scientists to answer a question. Then, in the scientific inquiry, the testable question is asked and then answered by research, observations, and conducting experiments. However, after the question is asked, a hypothesis is made. A hypothesis is a prediction made off of background research and observations. After the hypothesis is created, it is tested with an experiment. The experiment will have data, and analyzing those data and results will lead to a conclusion. Models. A model is a representation of something that is too big or too small, or sometimes even too expensive to observe in real life. There are three main types of models. The first one being physical models. For example, a globe. Next is computer models, which an example would be a simulation of changing weather patterns. Last is not as used, but mathematical models. For example, you have equations, such as the equation of a line. Last, we will be covering theories and laws. A theory is a statement that explains why something happens under certain conditions. They are based off of multiple experiments and multiple tests. For example, take the Big Bang Theory. It explains why the universe is the way it is. A law is a statement that explains what happens under certain conditions. For example, take the law of universal gravitation. Sir Isaac Newton found out what happened to objects under the force of gravity, but not why it happened. As I mentioned in the last video, we will have review questions, and so here are 5. I recommend that you pause the video, answer them on a separate sheet of paper, and then look at and compare the answers with me. The first question is, what are the 3 main branches of science? The second one, how do you come up with a hypothesis? Third one, define the word model. Fourth one, give 2 examples of physical models. Fifth one, what is the main difference between a theory and a law? Once again, I recommend that you pause the video, but here are the answers. The 3 main branches of science are life science, otherwise known as biology, earth science, and physical science. A hypothesis is created after doing background research and making observations on a testable question. A model is a representation of something that is too big or too small to observe in real life. Number 4, what are examples of physical models? A globe and a diorama. Some answers will vary as there are multiple physical models. 5, a theory explains why something happens, but a law explains what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.